Hi.
And today we are going to Anime Central. For those who do not know, ASIN is the Midwest's largest anime convention. It is located here at the Rosemont Theater. I'm here in my Friday cosplay. I also have my blanket on me because I'm nice and cozy. It is around 9:30 a.m. The retailer hall and our Deli and all that opens at 10, but we have a panel we're gonna go to. He's currently in normal clothes because he wants to get a picture with...
Come on, you got it.
Nope, you tell me.
Kanji
Tang, aka Gojo's VA. So after that though, he's gonna be getting into his cosplay. It's his very first year cosplaying. It's my second year cosplaying and third year at ASIN. It's his second year. And we absolutely love ASIN. It is so much fun. We can't wait to show you guys everything. I'm in my Princess Daphne cosplay from Dragon's Lair, which is a super duper fun retro arcade game. And the first event we're going to be going to is the history of Earth and humanity according to Doctor Who. So with that being said, we will see you guys inside the convention center. It's really windy outside. It's kind of cold, so we're going to try and get in there quickly. This is my first year ever styling a wig, so I know it looks kind of ratty here. Yeah, I tried. It's my first year, fully styling a wig, but honestly, I think it looks pretty good considering it's my first time. And my makeup doesn't look half bad either. I struggled for like 30 minutes though to put on these damn lashes. Oh my god, lashes are the worst, people. On the first day of ASIN, if you get there right away when it opens, you're gonna end up having to line up with everybody else and wait to be let inside. This is a really great chance though to start surveying the types of media people will be cosplaying. Friday is not the big day for cosplay, that's Saturday because of Masquerade happening, but it's still a really good chance to try and get a sneak peek at what everybody's cosplaying as. I mostly spent this time though trying not to fall. I was wearing heels in order to be character accurate, which I ended up going back on the minute we got inside the con. I learned that heels and con spaces are just not for me, or at the very least not ones that are giant like the ones I was wearing. Sadly, I would learn another important shoe lesson on day 2. We are officially in the convention hall. I need to get my mic working. It's not working right now. He's about to go to guest signings. We are officially inside. This space is much bigger this year. Throughout this video, you might hear me refer to some friends I had invited to ASIN this year. They never appear in any of my footage, and I don't even name them. I ended up dropping them as friends after the con for reasons I don't want to go over online. I just wanted to bring this up here because I do refer to their existence a couple of times during day 1. We are officially all ready for the day. We finally got our mics working. We got new ones. Yippee, these are like really expensive.
Yeah.
But we're really excited to use them. And he's officially in his cosplay. It's a very casual cosplay because we forgot the right pants. But it's a casual cosplay. We have friends we're going to meet up with later. They're currently at an event. I think we're also going to go look at them at the event. We tried the Doctor Who event. It was alright. You know, it's not our thing. It's not our thing. So now we're going to go ahead and find our friends somewhere in the live event center. I think they're currently doing the writing and designing for RPGs. So we have some goals for today. We want to walk around, get lots of pictures, of course. We love getting pictures with people that we see in cosplay that are super duper awesome and cool looking. And our main things we want to see today, if I remember correctly, like the number one thing is Oriana's drag race at 7 p.m., which was one of our favorite events last year, right?
Oh, yeah.
You guys will see it. It's going to be great. But until then, though, we're just going to go out and have some fun. He currently desperately wants to see Kaiji Tang. Like desperately. So we're just gonna keep on checking back here, probably like every hour until we see him. He might be here tomorrow, might be here today, but he loves Gojo. He loves Gojo's VA. So hopefully they'll show up. He doesn't have to wait in the wine line too long. So for sure I came to ASIN, he was here, and it was like a 4-hour wait. We got in line for Kaiji Tang. Is that how you say it? Tang.
Kaiji Tang.
And thankfully the line is so much shorter than last time he was here. And I think we're gonna be in and out of this maybe like 30 minutes, which is amazing. I am very happy with that. The last time Kaiji was here was during my first time at ASIN. This was during the height of JJK's popularity, and the line was unbelievably long. I have never seen a longer line since. A little about my journey with ASIN though. My first year coming to ASIN happened when I was a senior in high school. The faculty member who hosted the anime club was one of my English teachers, and I absolutely loved him. I wasn't in the anime club directly, but I knew most of the members. It was very close to the end of the year, and my teacher had invited me to tag along with the club to ASIN, and I decided to just go for it. It ended up being a very packed weekend with me having senior events, prom, ASIN, and graduation all in one weekend. I don't regret a thing though, and thank you Mr. K for showing me the beauty that is anime conventions. It's been about an hour. I just went to a couple of panels with my friends. Upgrade TV is actually just getting online now, so we're gonna go ahead and see how it was. He looks happy. How was it? Ooh, wow. How do you feel, honey?
Ecstatic. I gotta get in the other one now.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I just, that's such a long line.
No,
you know what?
That's the one right there.
Okay. Okay, just
Come
for
on.
you. Just for you, honey. Just for you. He got it. It looks so cute. He got both Gojo and Gaeto's VAs to sign it. And he looks like he is ready to burst into tears.
Lex Lane was actually leaving his booth. The reason it was taking so long is they had 2 lines.
Oh.
1 line for buying it, and then you get in the second line to actually do it.
Okay.
It was way faster, way more efficient. What sucked is Lex Lane's an ADHD-ridden man, apparently, because he kept leaving to get pictures with people in cosplay.
Oh, that's so cute. Okay, we are currently waiting for our friends. They're currently using the bathroom. He's gonna eating.
Your
Plan.
mic's
Yes, it is.
on. Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's
Oh, I was
on.
looking at this side.
No, it's on. It's fine. So the plan is we're gonna walk around the vendors hall and artist alley for a little bit because we are gonna go see the Samurai Dan at 2 o'clock. If you guys ever come to ASIN, you guys have to see Samurai Dan. He is the guy, right?
The man.
The man. And you guys will see why. Until then, though, we're just gonna hang out and walk around. Consumerism. I don't want to participate in it, but I do want to look at it. And there's a lot to see here at Anime Central. The amount of booths they have, stuff to buy. Honestly, even if you're anti-consumerism, this area is still just great to look at. Look at that stuff. The vendor hall and artist alley here at ASIN is massive. Me and Aiden aren't really shoppers though, as you just heard. We don't like to buy merchandise for the heck of it, so we mostly fill our time at ASIN with panels. We love panels. Anyone can run a panel, so there's always something to enjoy. Our favorite panels are hosted by the one and only Samurai Dan, who is our favorite person at ASIN. He is a real samurai as well as a comedian and in general just a really great guy. You will see us hype him up throughout the entire video. If you come to ASIN, you have to see Samurai Dan. The footage you're currently seeing is of Samurai Dan's history of sharp, shiny, pointy things, which was equally hilarious and informational. ASIN's theme this year was musicals, so before every weapon, Samurai Dan had Nancy Kepner sing a song to introduce each weapon that was totally innocent and had no innuendos whatsoever. We got to see varying lengths of samurai swords and what their uses were throughout history. This was purely an informational panel, but Samurai Dan does also have panels where he showcases how various weapons were used. We just got out of our event with the Samurai Dan. It was as magical as it was last year. And we are now back in the dining area. We're on the floor. I love trying new foods. So my plan is I'm just gonna walk around, give myself a budget, and I'm gonna take you guys on a little shopping trip to go get a whole bunch of food because I don't really want to get all the consumerism stuff, all the plushy stuff, not really my thing. But I do want to try something new. So there's a lot to try here. So let's go on a walk together. Okay, so I have 11 places I want to get food from. I don't think I'm gonna hit all 11 today, but I do want to start off with the Gangnam Market. They have a whole bunch of really, really cool stuff. I might plan to spend $30 here. Okay, the first thing I want, I think, is gonna be these pretzels, these salted pretzel shells with chocolate inside them. It is $4, so it's $4 down. I really think I want these, like the first thing I had my eye on. I don't think I'm gonna get any Pocky, even though I'm really, really tempted. So I do want something that's over here. They have these Japanese cheesecake I really want. $9. Unless I want one of the ones down here that's smaller. I might get actually one smaller, just in case I don't like it. I'm not wasting as much. Strawberry something. What is these? Oh, these are, oh, it's like a juice pouch. Oh, mochi. I definitely want some mochi. Anything less than $7? No. Okay. I'm gonna have to just bite the bullet and just get the $7 mochi. I think I want cookies and cream because I'm a sucker for cookies and cream. So 7 plus 8 is 15. Halfway there. $15 more left to spend. A lot of Pokemon stuff. Hello Kitty marshmallows. I'm not really a marshmallow girly. But a dipping biscuit that's Hello Kitty themed? That might be up my alley. Okay, I have $11 left. I'm gonna get this. Honestly, I'm having some trouble finding stuff I'd actually eat. I might get a Sugarloo. These look interesting. I'm thinking either this one maybe, or this one? I don't know. Oh, they do have like strawberry. I'm thinking jelly peach. Okay, and with that, I think my shopping trip is complete. I am back with the honey. I just finished with my first of many trips to go get food. I started with the Gangnam Market. I got like 7 items. I'm gonna show you guys all later. I'm currently trying to figure out the next place to go. I'm thinking either the fudge area, though I don't know. Obviously it's pretty pricey to me. I don't know, there's a lot I want to go try, so I'm just gonna keep on walking around. He's gonna stay here and watch our stuff, right? Okay, next stop is gonna be this Te Amo place, a little bit of a smaller one. I'm thinking just a mochi donut and then a cheesecake bao is what I want. That's what I'm thinking at the very least. Okay, also if you guys are wondering, I need my glasses to see like everything, so I'm gonna wear these for now, but later I'm gonna take it back off. They look cute without the glasses in this outfit. Te Amo is out of a lot of stuff today, so I'm gonna come back tomorrow, and I'm also getting my free gift alongside that because I followed them on TikTok. So I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I'm trying to decide where to go to next. I think I'm gonna just have to walk around and see where I want to go next. The audio is weird in the following clips that I recorded. I had a lot of fun snack shopping. At the time of editing this video, I am still going through all the snacks. I love to try new snack food, and near the end of the video, you will see everything that I got. Okay, I officially finished my haul. I ended up hitting 4 out of the 11 places for today, but that's fine. There's still 2 more days left of ASIN, and the plan is over the next few days, I'm going to hit the last 7, which should not be too difficult. Right now, I think we're just gonna relax for a little bit before we go meet up with friends, because we're gonna go get some dinner. This dinner with my friends will never happen. They ended up ghosting us and then ditching us for some other panels that they wanted to see instead. We ended up, after a lot of back and forth, deciding to just eat in the food court. I have cut out all of the footage of telling you guys a plan and then taking it right back right after. It was a massive back and forth. We got incredibly frustrated throughout all of the footage as well, both because of the actions of my friends as well as just from being hungry. Food is always something we have to worry about because we are both picky eaters. I am not as much of a picky eater anymore, but Aiden is. Trying to find food for us on both days was a struggle. By the way, if you're curious about the footage you're currently watching, it is a time lapse of the hallway that connects the con to the main hotel, the Hyatt. It takes about 5 minutes to traverse, and you will be both sweating your butt off and freezing at the same time. It is one of the many lovely quirks at ASIN. We got nachos, pretzel unsalted, and a cheeseburger from the Perks area, and hopefully that'll be enough to sustain us for basically the rest of the night. This area's gonna close down soon, so we gotta eat now. Okay, we are officially out on eating. It was ass.
Yeah, not good.
It was not good. We're not gonna eat there again. We're just gonna bite the bullet and just eat somewhere else next time. Probably McDonald's, honestly, because at least McDonald's is worth the price, aka not $30. It's actually at least somewhat good food, at least for me.
Honestly, that cheeseburger was not bad.
The cheeseburger was not bad, but everything else sucked. So right now we are gonna have about an hour and a half until probably our last event for the night before we're gonna head home, because we did not get a hotel here. So we have a little bit of a drive back home for tomorrow. I have to get ready for tomorrow as well. And we could go to another event. We're all pretty tired.
I thought it was like a really good.
Oh shit. I just saw my ex. Totally just saw my ex. Haha. That's funny.
Now that one I'm confident was him.
That was him. That was so my ex. Nah, I know you're watching that. That was my ex. Instead, we are gonna go find somewhere nice, comfy, and cozy to go rest, sit down. He's gonna watch the outhouse, and we're just gonna rest. As man, we're gonna need it. Probably gonna eat some snacky snacks. Probably eat my crackers. Whew, it's been a very long day. There's still a lot more to go.
Tomorrow will be longer.
Tomorrow's gonna be even longer. Oh my god, tomorrow's gonna be even
Sunday
longer.
will not.
I know. Sunday will not. But you know what? I think day one is going pretty well so far, despite the food roadblocks. But we knew there'd be these food roadblocks going in. Sadly, both me and Upgrade TV, we just have a lot of food restrictions. That could just make it kind of hard sometimes for us to find places to eat. We knew that going into ASIN. It sucks, but we found ways to make it work, and we are still having a lot of fun regardless. Now we're gonna go walk again, do the 5-minute hallway walk, which feels a lot longer than that, honestly. It really does. But see you guys when we find a comfy place to sit down. We are officially waiting in line. We found a comfy spot. Just we're sitting where the entrances to the drag show, or the drag race show. I don't know what to call it. It's the show with the competition. It's drag and it's great. And we're just gonna hang out now. I was gonna originally show you guys my food, and I still think I am, but I can't talk because there's a lot of people and I don't want to be rude. And I'm already feeling very rude just doing this part. But yeah. And then I think after this, we're gonna head out, go get some steak and shake. And afterwards, I gotta go back home. I can stay late tomorrow, but not today, because I gotta redo this wig, because this is gonna be for my Olivia Armstrong cosplay tomorrow. How tired are you? He's tired. Me too. Yeah. So, hopefully the drag show's fun. I'm very excited. Our final event of the night was Oriana's Drag Race. Oriana is a local drag queen who hosts a couple different panels as well as 2 big events during ASIN, the Drag Race and the Drag Show. The Drag Race is a competition for the audience to come up and try drag-related activities for a chance to perform in the show the next day. Last year we went to this event, and it was both me and Aiden's first introduction to drag. Ever since this event, I have absolutely fallen in love with the art of drag. I think it is a beautiful art form and such an important aspect of the LGBT community. I will be making a full video going over Drag Race this year because, spoiler alert, I was in the show. Ever since high school, I've been missing being on stage, so I decided to just go for it. I won't tell you how far I got, so stay tuned for the full video on my journey through Oriana's Drag Race. Okay, I'm going mic-less for this. We just got out of our... What?
He was right there.
That's funny, my ex again. My ex again.
I needed, like, he was at the door, saw my face, turned around, and I was right there.
There he is. I'm not going to get him on camera, but I want to.
Full sincerity, he saw my face, went...
That's funny. Okay. Oh my god, I can't believe I actually just did that. Okay, so we just got done with Oriana's Drag Race. I decided to go up there. I have not performed on a stage since I was in high school. I felt so anxious going up there, and I never thought in a million years I could be on a stage by myself. I was always in a choir.
Oh, look at you now.
I finally did it. I was on a stage by myself, and I did really good for myself. We're now gonna head home for the night. Actually, no, it's not true. We're gonna treat myself to steak and shake. We're gonna head home. I need to take a shower. I actually just got a tattoo, so I have to take that off, clean it, and then I need to redo this wig and get it ready for tomorrow. So we will see you guys tomorrow for day 2. Overall, day 1 was a massive success and a great warm-up to day 2. We went to some fun panels, got some cool pictures, and navigated the new setup ASIN had this year for the con. It's only our 3rd year at ASIN, and we still have a lot to learn. Day 2 would bring even more learning lessons and lots of fun. We are officially in day 2. I am in my Olivia Armstrong cosplay. I got my lovely sword that I made. It's a little bit floppy, but we'll make it work, and we are trying to get inside. Step 1, though, is we're gonna basically do some makeshift padding on my feet because I remember why I don't wear my shoes. These are like boots that I don't like, as they're already rubbing up against my ankles. Not a fan, so that's the first step. We'll have a panel at 10 that we want to go to, and I want to go get the food I could not get yesterday from Te Amo. You excited, hon?
Very.
We're gonna get in there. I also need to fix his hair. It's starting to move over a little bit. I cannot see today at all. Today, we had yet another shoe learning lesson. It was the same lesson both days. Test your shoes before committing to wearing them for a 12-hour con day. Thankfully, yesterday I had flats I could switch into. Today I wasn't so lucky. Right after we got inside, my feet were in a lot of pain. I took off one of my shoes and discovered that just from a couple of minutes of walking, I had gotten really bad blisters. They were painful, red, big, and already bleeding. Aiden took me to see the cosplay medics, who helped clean and dress my blisters, and afterwards stuffed my shoes with padding and literal pads, which thankfully prevented any further blistering and pain. Thank you to the amazing cosplay medics who helped me out when you technically weren't supposed to be open yet, and let this be a lesson to any future con-goers. Test your shoes beforehand, and if need be, just wear sneakers that you know you'll be comfortable in. No cosplay is worth being in pain. Okay, we are all good now. We're about to enter our first event. Somebody's yelling at people for blocking doors. It's fine. We're about to enter the voice acting basics with Tony Oliver, and my feet are now good. We went to the cosplay medic, and they were the nicest people ever, and they helped me. They put on a band-aid on my feet, they duct taped my feet, and they put pads in the shoes. And now they're all good now, and I'll be good for the rest of the day. So thank you, Cosplay Medics. I also got the last of the food I wanted. And I'm feeling pretty good. I've decided at the end I'm going to do a full cosplay or ASIN haul. So you guys have to wait until basically at the end of day 3 to see what I actually got.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to head to our first panel for the day. We're really excited, right, honey? Okay.
Very.
Let's get in there. We just got out of 3 panels in a row. Today's a very panel-heavy day for us, and we personally love panels more than everything else at ASIN, so we go to a lot. We're not really into Artist Alley. I mean, I like Artist Alley, but we heavily prefer panels over everything else. It's a lot of money. The panels are free. We just got out of Voice Acting Basics with Tony Oliver, How to Not Suck at Storytelling, and we just left early for Oriana's guide to makeup for cosplay and drag. And now we have about an hour until our next one. And the reason why we left early is because we want to go down to the VR hall, and I want to try my VR 3D puzzle game that I saw, because I'm really, really boring. I'm also just been dealing with nausea all day. We realized something on our way here, which is that I've gotten nauseous every single time I've gotten a tattoo. I have 3 now. And we realized tattoos can actually cause nausea. So is that going to stop me from getting tattoos in the future? No, it's not. But I will have to now time my tattoos to either be before or after I go to places that are fun, like conventions and vacations, because I don't want to get sick anymore on vacations. And I mean, I'm doing okay. I'm just kind of resting when I have to. And we are now going to go down to the convention hall. We also want to take more pictures with people. We have one more event to go to, another panel about convention prep, and then afterwards we have about 2 hours until we're going to get in line an hour early for Masquerade, which is going to be our keystone event for the day. And then afterwards we have an 18+ event, which is Con Horror Stories with the best man ever, Samurai Dan. So we are going to head downstairs now. We're in a pickle. We're trying to get to the entertainer hall, but we can't because badge pickup is massive.
It's the whole room and that room back there.
It's going into live events too. This is a massive line. Holy shit. We have no idea how we're going to get through this right now. Okay,
Like
we're going to have to just push through.
Now is a good time to talk about the changes to ASIN's layout this year. For the past 2 years since I have been coming here, con registration and badge pickup were in the same space as the vendors hall, artist alley, and meet and greet area. It is a massive space. Everything fit pretty well. This year, though, they moved the badge pickup registration area to the main entrance of the con. This was not my favorite move, to say the least. I think I can understand why they did it. It made security's job much easier because registration and badge pickup has different times than the vendor hall and co. Them all being in the same space was probably tough to manage. But now, the main entrance to the entire con is completely congested and impossible to walk through on Saturday. Saturday is ASIN's biggest day because of Masquerade. Next year, I hope they either switch back to the old layout or find a new way to manage the Saturday crowd, because this, in my opinion, was not a good move.
Okay, we're gonna go together. I'm holding his hand. We are just pushing through right now, doing our best to be polite. I will say, ASIN gets busier every single year. Makes me happy. At the same time, though, this is awful. To be fair, they also did change up the entire setup this year. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Easy.
Wow.
Now this part's gonna suck.
Yeah. They changed the entire layout this year of ASIN.
Let's go through Artist Alley
Yeah.
and come out the other side.
Is that how that works? Is there an entrance?
I think it goes around. What's the worst case scenario? We come back?
Yeah. Okay. Ooh, love that. Okay. Yeah, with them changing the layout and ASIN getting bigger and bigger, it's getting harder and harder to manage all the people, which is probably why they changed the layout. But now it's just causing more congestion in this area. Okay, hopefully we can get through this. Oh man, I like so many photos right now. Photo time is later though. Come on, Amar.
Is that the person you were on stage with?
I don't know. What?
Is that the person that was in drag you were on stage with?
I literally can't even see who you're talking about right now.
There was here.
They're usually Okay.
I'm a genius, praise me, yada yada.
Yeah. He's a genius. Everybody praise him. Yada yada. We made it. We're good. Okay, we're about to enter the VR space, but we just came across a actual Armstrong cosplayer, and he absolutely loved us. He got a picture with him yesterday, and he said, "I'm the first Arnold Armstrong cosplayer he's seen like 5 years." He's playing the brother, I'm playing the sister. It was a super awesome pick. Love that interaction. We're now going to go ahead and play some VR. I'm going to play my 3D puzzle game.
Video Game Hall is underrated in my opinion. This was my first year trying anything in it, and next year I plan to incorporate more time in my schedule to hanging out here. The only reason we came here today is because the day prior, when we were looking for my friends, I had seen that one of the game options for the VR space was a 3D puzzle game. Me, being the puzzle fanatic that I am, told Aiden that I had to check it out sometime during the con. And it was everything I could ever dream of. I loved it. I loved it so much. It was so much fun getting to build. I did not finish my puzzle because it was a pretty big one, but it was such a great thing to do, and I absolutely loved it. It's called Puzzling Places. If I ever get a newer VR headset, I definitely plan to get that game first. If you can, go check it out, and if you ever come to ASIN, try out the Video Game Hall because it is a ton of fun. And they have a whole bunch of stuff here, from retro arcade games, VR, even stuff like DDR. They have everything here in the Video Game Hall.
He's gonna go check out the line we've got of our panel because he wants to see how bad the lines are. He says he wants his vindication that he did this yesterday. Is this as bad as you think?
Both are full.
Both are full? Both of them? Yeah, those ones are full now. Honey, how long did you wait yesterday for both?
An hour.
An hour for both. That's insane. Yeah, you got lucky. Yeah, we are currently gonna walk around the vendor area, Artist Alley, get pictures and eat until it's time to go hang out. Honestly, if we finish early, we're probably gonna go hang out earlier in line for Masquerade. It's like the big thing we want to do. Hi. I'm currently sitting down. Aiden is grabbing, whatever the hell you want to call him. He's grabbing the fire tots I want to try. I ended up cutting down the amount of food places I wanted to try by like a lot because with like my nausea, my nausea with the tattoos, I decided I wanted to just stick to safer foods. So the only places left was these tater tots, which it looks like they might be out of, so I got text from Aiden, and text from Aiden cannot be good. So I'll figure that out in a second. And this really nice fruit place. So that's the only place left I've left. Everything else I've decided, screw it, I don't want to mess with my stomach any more than I already am. After done eating, I'm gonna go walk around our side and get pictures. It says, yeah, I need to see what Aiden just texted me though. Okay, we are all done eating, or rather he's done eating. I couldn't stomach anything. It's okay, I'm doing fine. I have crackers, I'll live. My goal for this con was to get pictures of 20 cosplayers, and we are down to the last 10. So we're trying, we've got a King cosplay. We're gonna keep kind of just hanging around the less crowded areas so that way we're not in people's ways, because we don't want to start walking in the middle of hallways, so we're gonna stay in the big open areas and hopefully get more pictures with cool cosplayers. I'm officially out of cosplay. We are waiting outside for Masquerade. Probably gonna be my last verbal update for day 2. I'm not sure yet. Might do one right after Masquerade, but that's gonna be about it. Today was pretty fun. A lot of panels. We still have Masquerade, and then we have, of course, our 18 plus event with Samurai Dan. We have our 18 plus wristbands.
I actually got my water and I was chugging thinking I would survive on that.
Tomorrow's gonna be shopping day. Tomorrow is shopping day. I like to save it for Sunday. I know things think out of stock, but I like to shop when it's quieter. And tomorrow I'm also gonna get my last item, which is gonna be the fruit. Yeah. Overall, I think Ace has been a success this year, right? Yeah, Ace has been a success. There's been changes, but I think there have been changes for the good. And we're very excited for Masquerade this year, and we're thinking about having me participate next year because, I mean, if I can dance on stage with drag queens, I can 1000% go up on a stage with cosplay. That's probably easier, honestly.
No, I'm good. I just want to break this stuff. That's why I was wondering.
If you love anime, you've never been to an anime convention, try it at least once. It is a great experience to see like-minded people. And honestly, ASIN's more than an anime convention. You see so many non-anime as well as anime. It's just a place to show off the fandoms that you love, and you should 100% give it a shot. And so, enjoy the Masquerade.
For those of you who don't know, Masquerade is what a lot of conventions call their cosplay contests. Cosplay contests are a valued part of the cosplay community. It's one of the few chances people have to show off all of their hard work in front of a big audience. I hope one day I'll be able to grow my skills enough to be able to compete in a masquerade. Every masquerade is run differently by every con. It isn't always even named masquerade. There is no standard guide for a cosplay contest, which can be both a good and a bad thing. I can't speak for other cons, or really even the experience as a contestant, but I can speak on how the whole experience is as an audience member. ASIN's Masquerade has 3 main competitions: the traditional craftsmanship contest, the performance contest, and the hall contest. Within each of these contests are a ton of awards to win. ASIN even includes runner-up awards. A craftsmanship contest is a cosplay contest that judges how well a cosplay is made. Typically, there are different categories based off how many awards someone has won. This is because awards are typically a good signifier of skill. It isn't a perfect system, but it helps balance the competition and offer more awards. ASIN has 4 categories: novice, journeyman, master, and grand champion. A novice is someone who has never won any awards. A journeyman is someone who has won 1 to 3 awards. A journeyman is someone who has won 1 to 3 awards. A master is someone who has won more than 4. And finally, a grandmaster is someone who has won Best in Show or the highest level award in the last 3 years at any competition. For all of these categories, the awards can be won at any craftsmanship contest and not just ASIN's Masquerade. Some other things to note about this competition is that there are different submission requirements for each level. Novices only need to provide reference materials, or grand champions need to provide reference materials, a construction binder, a progress log, and 2 progress emails. Finally, there are other minor awards you can win for the craftsmanship contest, specifically judges awards. This is basically where a judge picks their favorite cosplay and makes a category that embodies why that cosplay stood out to that judge specifically. This could be best prop, cleanest seams, coolest embroidery, etc. If you are interested in participating in the craftsmanship competition, I would recommend going to ASIN's website and reading up all the rules there. That's where I'm getting all of my information from, as there's a lot to cover that I really just cannot cover in one video. It's just way too much. The second main competition is the performance competition. In this competition, you typically don't need to make your own cosplay. You can dance, sing, do a skit, or whatever else as long as it's within reason. ASIN says that they don't allow live mics for performances, but I have seen a couple performances in the past that seem to be an exception. To be careful though, record any skits or vocal covers beforehand. This competition has the most rules out of the 3. Rules of which ASIN seems to break whenever they feel like it. I'm not trying to be snarky, this is just what I have observed, and I don't have any first-hand experience to confirm the potential rule breaking I think I've seen. It's not inherently bad that ASIN occasionally allows live mics or a skit longer than the designated time, it's just a bit confusing. This competition includes typical awards like Best Skit, Best Group Performance, but also includes an award that crosses into the Craftsmanship contest. The Best Walk-On award goes to the group that aren't doing a performance, but do the walk-on during the craftsmanship competition. I really like this award because it encourages groups to make their walk-ons unique and creative. And for those who don't know what a walk-on is, it's the part of a craftsmanship contest where someone or a group goes on the stage, they strike 3 poses as they walk across the stage, and then they leave. Finally, we have the hall contest. The hall contest is for those who don't want to walk the stage or fully commit to Masquerade. This is the contest I know the least about, so I'm sorry. There isn't a lot of information online about the hall contest. The hall contest isn't just a traditional craftsmanship contest, as they also have a category for best thrifted cosplay. So if you don't want to have to go through all the effort of making your own cosplay, you could still potentially win an award just for doing a really, really good job at finding everything in thrift stores. The hall contest has a lot of awards you can win and doesn't have a separation by skill like Masquerade does. Once again, there isn't a lot of information online about the hall contest, so this section is pretty short. Next year, if I don't do Masquerade, I will definitely do the hall contest and come back to you guys with more information on this one. I enjoy Masquerade every year, but I can tell that ASIN's Masquerade is messy to say the least, especially this year. Masquerade was fun, but I was frustrated at times, and from what I've seen online, so were other people. Issue 1. The line. When I got there around 2 hours early, we had to wait outside. That's not a problem. The problem was once we got inside and the ASIN staff did not properly set up the line, leaving very large gaps. Once again, not the biggest deal, it feels like a very beginner mistake, especially to a con that's been around for as long as it has. It's just so amateurish and just doesn't really set the right vibes for the rest of Masquerade. But the real issue starts with issue number 2. The show started 30 minutes late. I don't really know why, but it just did. That was frustrating. I'm the kind of person who hates being late to anything, and it's one thing when it's an extra 5, hell, even 10 minutes to make sure everyone has found their seats, but 30? It was just too much. Especially since people like me had another event we wanted to go to that, in this case it was Samurai Dan, that started 30 minutes after Masquerade was supposed to end. So these kind of pushbacks, especially with how long Masquerade can go normally, it's not very good. Issue number 3, the walk-on announcements. This is going to be the biggest issue for me. Typically, in a Masquerade, everyone in the craftsmanship contest has already been judged. The walk-on is just to show off their hard work on stage. You enter the stage, hit those 3 poses, get the amazing applause that you deserve, and you leave. Another part is that in most Masquerades, the MCs will announce the name of the cosplayer, the character they are cosplaying as, and what that character is from. During both this Masquerade and last year's, the MCs would introduce for the wrong people and people that just never existed. It gets frustrating quickly, even as an audience member, when every other time they call out a cosplayer, they have to take it right back. And every time they mess up, they also make a big deal out of it, which is just a big no-no when you're MCing. What should be a time to celebrate the amazing cosplayers and all their amazing hard work kind of turns into a clown show that further delays the show and takes away from the main focus of Masquerade, the cosplayers. It is just a constant, we get this great flow going on the stage, everybody's cheering, and suddenly we have to stop every other minute because the MCs or whatever's happening backstage, they can't properly organize who's coming up when, causing a lot of confusion. Issue number 4, the inconsistencies in the rules. I have read the entire rule set for Masquerade multiple times over. Why? I like rules, and I like reading about rules. Yes, I am that one person who always reads the TOS. Anyway, while not the most important issue, it's just confusing when it seems like even ASIN doesn't follow their own rules. I get frustrated as an audience member. I can't imagine how frustrated somebody in Masquerade gets how inconsistent everything in ASIN's Masquerade is. A good example is the 2.5 minute rule. One of the rules for skits is that it cannot be longer than 2.5 minutes. This includes setup and teardown time. I recorded all of the skits, both for my own personal enjoyment of getting to watch amazing performances, as well as needing B-roll for this video. Multiple of the 4 performances go over this limit. Obviously, no hate towards the people who went over, but that looks frustrating to those who might have had to cut down their own performance short in order to fit with the time restriction. It's frustrating when there are seemingly rules in place to ensure a fair and smooth show that are then just discarded whenever ASIN wants to. Why have the rules if there's no point in following them? I know I just spent a lot of time throwing word vomit and complaints at you. I'm sorry. I know it may seem like I don't like Masquerade or even ASIN. Well, I complain because I do love ASIN and I do love Masquerade. I want to see Masquerade improve and provide a better experience for the audience and for the cosplayers that make the event special. TLDR, Masquerade's a cosplay contest where awesome people show off even awesomer skills, and I have some complaints on how it's run, but I still love it nonetheless.
Day 2 is officially complete. We got out of Masquerade. It was amazing. It was great. All the people did so good. I loved it. And we just got out of Samurai Dan's event. It was our highlight. It was the highlight event. It was the best one we did all day, and probably for the entire con, and he signed my sword. I'm going to cut up that piece and save it forever because this sword is not going to last much longer. We are exhausted. Tomorrow's a short day. Just, I think, a couple panels. We're going to split up at some point so we can go see Samurai Dan again and finish shopping, go home, show you guys everything we got, and that'll be the end of ASIN finally. Here's to day 2. Welcome to day 3 of Anime Central, but as you will notice, I am not in the convention center. I am in my bedroom, or rather my new bedroom, because in between the last time I had to film my bed, I did end up changing rooms. It's a whole thing. But I made the decision, me and my lovely fiance Upgrade TV, that we're not going to go for day 3, mainly because there's not a lot to do on day 3 of Anime Central. You can still go. It's a lot more of a chill day. The convention center actually ends at 4. I mean, we had 2 panels we could have gone to, and we could have done some more shopping, and I could have grabbed like the last food thing I wanted. But with how hectic Friday and Saturday was for us, with
10 panels total. I was on stage one day. The cosplays, the waking up at 6 a.m. so I could get ready because I don't know how to do makeup, so it takes me extra long to do. I'm not even wearing makeup right now because I'm just so tired from the last 2 days of having to put on so much makeup because I only ever put on makeup now for recording, and it's still a new skill I'm learning. But I decided not to wear any because I like my face and I want to be comfortable today. So just all of that, we've just decided just to stay home. He's currently running down to our car to go grab my sword so I can show that off because I got something really cool on it. I'm pretty sure I already showed it off, but I'm gonna do it one more time since I'm going through my haul now. I have this bag right here and then my other bag from Saturday. And the plan is just to talk a little bit more about ASIN with you guys. Sorry we're not showing off day 3, but you know, we're good. We're good. It was a lot, and Sunday there was just nothing that we really felt like we really had to go to. We already did so much. I would say the only thing I wish we could have done differently was have Aiden take more pictures with people because he was very much so focused on walking around with me. I guess, to be fair, he didn't really see anybody he was too interested in taking pictures with. And in general, this was our first year recording ASIN, so it was just kind of a bit of a learning curve, learning how to get through that. I'm sure next year will be a little bit smoother though because I do plan to record this next year as well because I absolutely love ASIN. I love to share it. I think it's a great convention. Whew. But I am tired. I am tired. I know Upgrade TV is tired. I know my cat is tired. She has been yelling. She was yelling at me yesterday while I was getting ready because she did not want me to leave, I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't speak cat. And I'm just going to now share with you guys finally everything I got. This is my crown. This is not something I got. This is just in the bag. This is all from Friday. I'm trying to remember where I got most of the stuff. Starting with this. What is this? Oh, yeah. This is the cookies and cream mochi. Yeah, I'm a sucker for cookies and cream. Most of the items I got, including everything in here, was I think Oreo, aka cookies and cream. And I figured this would be something good to try and eat. I'm not going to eat it on camera. I just want to show you guys because this is my munchies for later. Let's see here. What else do I got here? I got these, they're the cosmic brownies. These are from Maggie's. This looks so cute. I saw the little Hello Kitty on it, and I knew I had to have it. I mean, look how adorable it is. Hello, little Hello Kitty. I'm gonna eat you later. We also got, the most stuff I got was from Gangnam Market. That was, I think, the $30 budget. I intended to spend, I had a $300 budget for ASIN. And I only spent, I think, like $120. To be fair, last year I spent more because I was counting the tattoo, because I got it during ASIN. This year I didn't. So if you count that, it's like $220. But most of the stuff I got was either paying for parking, because I paid for parking both days because he paid for some other stuff for me. And then the food, and I also got some stickers. But that's it, really. I'm not really that much of a spender. I used to be. I used to be a big spender, and then consumerism got to me, and I was like, ooh, I don't like this as much. I still have a lot of stuff in my room. It's always a mess. That's just because I have a lot of hobbies. That's okay, though. Because I did buy some stuff. I like to, when I do go out and shop, I like to buy food because I like to try new things. Or I like to buy something like stickers, something small. And I ended up buying some stickers, mainly because Aiden saw a sticker he liked, and they were offering a like 3 for $12 deal. And I was like, okay, I'll grab some stickers as well. So I'll show you guys those later. Though, I will say, I love window shopping. I do love to window shop. You take me into a mall, I will just look around for hours. I won't buy anything, but I will love to look around. I think I like to go, ooh, that's cool. I'm never going to buy that, but it looks cool. And that's kind of how I feel. I typically do buy prints every year from Artist Alley. This is the first year I haven't, but to be fair, that's mainly because I don't really know if I even have room. I'm still honestly trying to reconfigure my room, this new space, to have all my posters, and it's really hard. So I just didn't know if I could even fit them, which is why I just opted just to save it. And maybe next year I'll buy my prints. Because, to be fair, I already have a lot of Zelda prints. I have 5, I think, I've gotten from ASIN, and on top of that, I have like 3 more large posters and like a painting, and I have the limited edition Echoes of Wisdom thing on my closet door. Like, I already have a lot, so I just opted not to, and just to save the money. Okay, I also got this soft cheesecake. I have had this before, so I saw that and I was like, ooh, I know what that is. I like that. Gangnam Market, again, I think that's how you say it. I should honestly God look that up, because now I feel bad for maybe potentially mispronouncing it. The G Market, though. as well as these. These are the first items I got, if you guys remember. I got the pretzels because I love a good pretzel, and this has chocolate in it. I love chocolate pretzels. It's honestly a curse of mine. My mom would know that whenever she gets chocolate pretzels for parties, I end up grabbing all of them. And I also got these Hello Kitty chocolate dip biscuits, which I think are really, really cool. I saw it and I thought it was like Nutella, and it looks exactly like Nutella. And I think this looks awesome as well. I honestly can't wait to try all this. The only thing I got that was really new to me was really this jelly. Yeah, this jelly peach something. I think some sort of drink. And I was like, something new. As I with now realizing that tattoos make me nauseous, I'm not going to stop getting tattoos, but it did make me less excited to try completely new items. So I opted for stuff like dessert mochi with flavors I already recognize instead of grabbing something completely new. I think I just heard Aiden come in. Let's see if he did. Hi, honey. Want to come say hi to the camera?
Hello.
Okay.
I grabbed the badges as well.
Thank you. If you guys want to see what the badges look like this year, I'm going to cover up the bottom. This is the design. I guess I'll show off the sword now. Yeah, this is the sword I made for my Olivia Armstrong cosplay. It's my very first one, so I'm aware it kind of looks like shit. But why I'm so excited is I got Samurai Dan to sign it, who is my favorite part of ASIN. And my plan is I'm actually going to cut off the rest of the sword, because this thing is just not, it's going to break soon anyway. And I figured I could potentially repurpose these items later, and I'd much rather save the part I actually really like, instead of just accidentally having this break and having to throw all of it away. So I'm planning on doing that later, not now. These, this is what I got from the Moonshine chocolate place. They make the really, really deluxe chocolate and fudge. That's really, really expensive. This was the cheapest thing I could find, which was these lollipops. I ended up getting the Spiked Joe, the strawberry cheesecake, and the cookies and cream one. I thought these looked really cute. Oh my goodness, I actually really like the strawberry cheesecake, even though it only has one little piece of cheesecake. I originally was not going to buy from them because I was afraid of like the alcohol thing, but they told me it's baked off, it won't actually get you drunk in any way, which I was like, oh, okay, it's for flavor. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm fine, then I can buy it. Because I am too young for alcohol and I don't want alcohol. No thank you, I'm good. Another thing I got from Maggie's, I think this is the only other thing I got from Maggie's alongside of my fudge brownies, was this Studio Ghibli styled, what do they call these? The crispy things? Oh my god, I feel like an idiot. Crispy something. It's the crispy something. It's the crispy something. I got it because of the cute design, just like this one. They also had drinks mostly, but I wanted food items. I'm more for food. And then, let me see. Oh god, no, this kind of got squished? Did it get squished? I think it was kind of already like that. Got a red bean cake from the G Market. And I also got a free little Haichu gift from the G Market as well. They were just they had those. What is in here? Oh! Yes, this is the Nothing Bundt cakes. Damn it. Mine got it's fine. This is the lemon one. It doesn't look as good because I accidentally forgot to have it on a good angle, so it kind of went sideways. So you guys can kind of see. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's still good. I've been seeing these the past couple years I've been, and I've always wanted them. So I ended up buying two. I got the lemon one, and then I also got the Oreo cookies and cream one because I love cookies and cream. And I cannot wait to eat these, even though they are a little bit misshapen now. But that's my fault, not theirs. They looked really good in the packaging. I should have just been more careful. And that is all for Friday. And I only bought two things on Saturday. Oh, wait, no, that's not true. I bought... Here, let me find my stickers. Where's my sticker pack? Here's my sticker pack. I put it in here. I don't know why. Oh, I don't remember why. I had this in my backpack originally. I needed to transfer it. I ended up getting 3 stickers. I ended up getting this one for Aiden. I can be trusted with fictional villains, his request. For myself, I got I can be trusted with fictional cryptids. And then finally we got this kitty cat one for our baby kitty. She's not baby anymore, but she's baby to me. The cats one were actually part of a D&D set. We ended up getting just the basic cat. I'm pretty sure this one's meant to be a warlock. That's what Aiden thinks. I'm not sure, but I really like these. I love the artist. I ended up double checking just to make sure it was an actual artist, and it was. So if you guys like these stickers, you can find, they are Swagiata on Instagram, Tumblr, and Etsy, and on Twitter they're Lions Keep. You guys can see right there. So go check them out. I really like their stuff. I think the cats are absolutely adorable, and I really like the stickers. And if you guys ever see their stuff in an artist alley, I recommend buying from them. They're really nice. And now that's all for Friday. Saturday, I ended up only buying from Te Amo, and I ended up following their TikTok, and they gave me this really, really cute charm that I really like. I absolutely adore this. I think this is the cutest thing ever. I love the colors. And I ended up getting 2 food items, which are hopefully still good, which is, let me see here, this chocolate mochi donut, I think. Wait, no. Is that what this was? I think that's what it is. Because I originally wanted to go on Friday, but they were out, and I asked if these would stay good, and they said they would, and I think I believe them. And I also got a Oreo bao, or Oreo cheesecake bao, I think is what they call them. And that I am gonna need to reheat. Let me check. This is the one I'm kind of worried if it's still good or not. Yeah, it's still good. It's still good. This is the cheesecake bao. Never had this before, but it smells really good. I'm definitely going to eat this sooner, though, rather than later. So I will be eating all of this over the course of the next couple days. That is everything I got, though, from Anime Central. And overall, I'm pretty proud of my haul. It is mostly food, but that's what I like to buy. I like something that I can try and add to my lists of many items that I like to try. Overall, I'm very happy. Next year, I'm definitely more careful with these bun cakes. I have a feeling I'm going to be buying more of these next year because I ate a lot of flavors. I only wanted to buy a couple because I didn't want to go overboard. So I'm only one person, and I got to be careful at least a little bit with how much I'm eating. I'm super excited to try everything, though. Let's go ahead now and get into the categories. I did not state these earlier, but I am still ranking ACEN like I do with everything. I ended up ranking it across enjoyment, activity, safety, organization, and price time value. Pretty basic stuff. Starting off with enjoyment, it's got a 5 out of 5. Anime Central is so much fun. Honestly, there was barely a dull moment, which could be a bad thing depending on how you look at it. To be fair though, there definitely could have been dull moments if I had put them in. After that was activities. This ended up giving us a 5 out of 5 because there's so much to do at Anime Central. There's so much to do. If you get bored at Anime Central, you're doing something wrong. There's always panels going on. There's always guest signings. You can take pictures. You can go shopping. You can go to the artist alley. You can go watch shows. You can go play board games. You can go to the manga library. You can go get food outside of the convention hall, or you can go to the video game area that's open 24 hours throughout the entire convention. I mean, there's so much to do. It is a really, really good con for having stuff to do. 'Cause I know other cons, at least from what I've heard, are some can be more focused towards pictures. Anime Central just has so much. I ended up trying the VR. It was the only thing I tried. The video game hall. The video game hall didn't really interest me that much, but I did try the VR, and I absolutely loved that 3D puzzle game I ended up playing. I definitely want to one day get that for myself. After that was safety. This also ended up getting a 5 out of 5. This one is so subjective. For me, I felt really safe at Anime Central, but I also know that that was potentially not somebody else's experience. Please let me know if you thought there were any safety concerns. I thought it was pretty good at it. They always have security around. They always have people directing people. I think it's a pretty safe experience. After that is organization. This ended up getting a 3 out of 5. It's your first year, you're gonna get lost. It's kind of hard to navigate, and the map isn't really the best. And on top of that, when you go upstairs where all the live events are taking place, and you want to go to the Hyatt from that area, take that sky bridge, that little area where you have to walk through, there's never any signage, because some of them are entrances only, some of them are exits only, and the only people telling you is the staff. I think it's really annoying, because the staff get annoyed, because they're constantly telling people, nope, have to go in through that way, have to go out through that way, and we need some signs, people. Please, more signs. More signs. That's all we need. Finally, we have price time value. This ended up getting a 5 out of 5. It's depends on when you buy your tickets. We buy them as early as possible, so we only pay $75. We pay the $5 for mailing because mailing is amazing. God, yes, that line. Thank you, honey. Trying to pick up your badges, the line was so bad both days. Saturday especially, oh God, that line was horrible. Mail your badges if you can. It's only $5. I think the price is worth it. $75 for the whole weekend with everything you can do. I mean, that's pretty good. If you're gonna only go for a day, I would really recommend going either Friday or Saturday. Friday, if you want a lot of things to do but don't want to worry about the big crowds, and Saturday if you really want to see Masquerade. I think it's worth the price though. Overall, Anime Central got an average score of a 4.6 out of 5 and a total score of 23 out of 25. If you love anime and you've never been to an anime convention and you're in the area, go to Anime Central. It is so much fun. Bring some friends. You will not be bored. I went to 10 panels. 10 panels. 2 days. That's a lot of panels. Honestly, I would probably get done more. Yeah. Go to Anime Central. It's so much fun. It's so cool to see people cosplay. My one piece of advice though, if it's your first year, don't cosplay. You're gonna feel maybe self-conscious. Unless, of course, you've been to cons before, but if this is like your very first con ever, just maybe don't cosplay. It's a lot, it can be a lot of work and a lot of time and a lot of money and a lot of stress, and you're gonna just get to know the layout and the vibes first before you do anything. So if you're gonna be your first year going next year in 2027, I would recommend not cosplaying, or if you are gonna cosplay, maybe do something casual, maybe only do it, maybe wait to do it until Saturday or even until Sunday. But overall though, I absolutely love Anime Central. I cannot wait to go next year. And thank you to my high school teacher 3 years ago now for showing me this place, because I absolutely love it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I know me and Aiden, who's currently sitting on my desk chair, absolutely loved making it. And we will see you guys next time. Bye!